All right, bro. This just got on my mind. It's Dom. What this is, a man needs purpose. All right. I didn't realize how important this was until I don't even know if I would say recently, but what do men? Why are men here? What is the purpose of men really? Uh, Most people would say protect and provide, right? Like our whole existence, humans, we're animals, so we're here to be put to reproduce. But in this day and age, women don't really need us, right? They don't really need us. They can provide for themselves. I mean, they can use a man for his resources, for his money and things, but that's not true, like what a relationship is. So a man needs purpose. And that's why I put locking in your 20s, because that video, go back and watch that one, because especially if you're around my age, man, I think it is super important, for real, because the idle time is devil's work, man. There's been so much things going on, like in this town, like a lot more bad things than normal, and just around the world, man. It just feels like, but obviously whenever you look at that kind of things, that's what you're going to be thinking is going on. You don't really see a lot of the good stuff in the world happening. And I just want to give my input on like my thoughts and stuff. And like I want to make like a tier list of like YouTubers who like changed my life and like made the mindset from this child, immature consumer, little boy, want a dream car that don't even matter, that mindset, to now where I'm just like, I want to produce for myself. I want to actually do things I want to enjoy. I want to actually enjoy my life. I don't want to be grumpy or and I'm prepared for whatever happens, because that video, man, I'm just telling you. And even if you're past your 20s and you're like 30s and 40s, there's always time. There is always time to change and do what you really want to do. Like, for real, like you just gotta literally make and break those small habits and like literally take control, like David Goggins, like all these people. And you just got to be serious, man, because you only get the one. And I say that so much because, man, it's for real. It's so for real. And whatever you got in your free time is whatever you focus on. So you got your vices. Usually that's what you do. Usually that's what men do. They work their job and then they go to their family or they go to their women, they chill. It's not like that no more. I think men really are starting to wake up in this era, and they really are rather choosing to be alone. Like, I'm seeing a lot on YouTube, but that's really what it is. Now it's just like bro, 16, 17, you're like teens out here doing bad things, bro. Like, it's insane to me. Like, kids younger than me doing like shootings and stuff. Like, bro, what is going on? That's why you gotta have purpose. You gotta figure out and be passionate about something. That's why, like, whenever you're unemployed or anything, I think that's why it's like so important, because you got too much time on your hands. And even when people are unemployed and get like those benefits, they're like, I can't do this. After 2 weeks, they're chilling, but they start to go crazy, because it's just like, what are you here for? It's so important. And like, that's why guys start families and stuff. And it's just like, no, I don't want to do that yet. Like, people are starting to like have kids a lot later in age because they're taking priority of like education. I think this dog finna pass out. We're finna go back. He's out of shape. She's out of shape. We gotta get you right. But back to my point, that's what it is. And like, that's what I'm thinking. I'm waiting as much as possible. I'm running from that part. That really shouldn't be what you're focused on, because women out here grinding harder than us. Like, why is that? Like, good for them, but that just makes it much harder for men to really get what they want. And then guys are just starting to complaining. Like, bro, stop complaining. You cannot be surprised. Like, I'm so serious. But for real, back to the point, that's what it is. When you're just not doing anything, it's just like, what do you focus on, man? These days just go by. That's why it's like, I would rather work a job and just be making money. See, that's why I was just working so much, because it was just like, what else is there to do? But now I'm figuring out some stuff and some things You know, this recording stuff, I genuinely like this. I genuinely have a passion for it, and I like it. And if I can make an impact on at least one person to at least take control, yeah, this dog is finna die. We're finna head back. So figure it out. I can't tell you what you want to do. Maybe you already got it done. Maybe you're already comfortable with what you're doing, you know, making good enough. But if you want more, man, changes definitely got to be made. If you feel like you're meant for more, if you feel like you're chosen, you just feel like if you have something much greater in you, then you got to start doing it for yourself, for real. And that's just how I see it. That's just how I see things right now. Like, I look at a lot of stuff so differently now in my life. And like, think about a year from now. Like a year ago from now, I'm like, man, I was grinding. I was on 4 jobs. Like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. But now a year later, it's just like, oh, there's so much stuff that happened. So much things that can happen in your life in a year from now if you take change and you start to control. Stop letting life happen to you. You gotta do life in. And this is a lot easier said than done. But that's really how it is. That's really how it is.